ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We got a few minutes to talk to the man, and I'm telling you right now, he looks better than ever, and I'm so glad to see him. He is V1, the one and only Matt Hardy. Matt, how you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Good. My first MCW event, along with Champ Creed, who's in New York right now, was featuring you and Jeff, man, and I'm telling you, man, just looking at how you and Jeff become, I mean, I'm so glad to know that you have been one of my favorites. That's no fluff, no puffing stuff, 100% shoot, especially former ECW champ, US champ, and of course tag team champ. How does it feel to find yourself getting back into the swing of things right now?
Really good, man. And for me, it was actually an honor to come back here to MCW, to Maryland Championship Wrestling, to Baltimore. Dan McDevitt and the guys here at MCW took care of Jeff and I. They gave us a break. We were trying to get into the business, and they opened a lot of doors for us, put a lot of eyeballs on the Hardy Boys, so I appreciate that. And to come back here was kind of like a homecoming for me in a lot of ways. So it was nice to see a lot of guys, a lot of old friends, and tonight there was a great crowd. I love Baltimore as a wrestling town. This is where I won the U.S. title against MVP.
That's right.
You know,
we were
there. You know, also my arch rival. But you know, Baltimore's been a great wrestling town, always has been. So to come back here was really special for me, especially with Revy Sky, who's done so much for me in my life. She was out there with me ringside, Sky Hard, running things tonight. So it was a lot of fun, man. And to me, not only has this been like a homecoming, it's just been a blast. It's been like a family reunion. It's been a good time.
And I'm telling you, man, the thing is, knowing you and where you're at right now, it's like, and watching you over the years from the Quadra Squad to the Hardy Show, and the thing is, you have broken a lot of ground, and a lot of people don't know. With all the YouTube that's going on in social media, Zack Ryder, you kind of started that with the Hardy Show, with Matt Hardy Show, involving into the Hardy Show, and so many other things. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. I take that as a huge compliment. And you know, a couple of people have said, like, Matt, you're the pioneer of social media. And to me, that's a huge compliment, because I did see the social media, the Twitter, the YouTube. It was all going to be a big deal going in the future. And I tried to, you know, convince WWE of that back in the day. And Zack Ryder, I remember him coming up to me asking me about ideas for his YouTube show and what to do. And I said, man, all you can do is go out and try and put yourself over, try and make yourself stand out. And he did it. And he got attention for it. God bless him. You know, and now it's funny because WWE realizes the power of social media. You can't go 3 minutes on the show without seeing trending now or follow so-and-so at Zack Ryder.
Hashtag in the corner.
Absolutely, always. You know, so I'm real proud. I have a lot of pride that I felt like I was, you know, ahead of the learning curve.
There you go.
That's real cool.
There you go, Corey. Go ahead.
Yep. Quick question for you, Matt. Right now, any organization, who do you think reminds you of you right now?
Oh, you know, that's a really tricky question. I mean, you know, one thing that I would say is Zack Ryder, because he got himself over. He really did. Like, he was a guy who was on the cusp. He may not have had a job, but he did the YouTube videos. He got himself over. He got himself on TV, and he has a huge cult following. And I can really relate to that, so I appreciate that a lot. You know, so that's probably the guy that I feel like has done the most to really push himself and get himself noticed more than anybody else.
Yeah, Brian, go ahead.
All right, quick question. You back in Baltimore, like I said, what was your favorite match as far as MCW? You know, you said you obviously had multiple matches here. Can you remember your favorite match that you had here, or your best match?
It's funny. I had a bunch of good ones. One that I just saw recently that really stood out to me, just because I was so close with all the guys in the match, was the Four Corners match. It was myself, my brother Jeff, against Christian York and Joy Matthews, later to be known as Joy Mercury.
That's right.
We had the Four Corners match.
That's right.
I watched it back, and just seeing it was just so fun to watch. Like, all this cool stuff and innovative stuff we were doing. You know, these are guys I ran the roads with, and they were Omega guys, came work for me. So that match really stands out to me for, you know, in the Maryland Championship.
And see, with you running your own promotions before WWE, what are the chances of you starting up another one down in your hometown of Cameron?
I would say they're pretty good.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We are here with V1. We appreciate it, Matt. And shout out to, we'll be seeing Jeff once again at TNA Base Brawl in the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned, because it is time to really, really get over. End of story.